Few television shows have captured audiences quite like Dallas. When it premiered in 1978, no one could have predicted that a series centered around a wealthy Texas oil family would become one of the biggest television phenomena in history. Week after week, millions of viewers gathered around their televisions to watch the drama unfold at Southfork Ranch. There were bitter rivalries, family betrayals, power struggles, romance, heartbreak, and, of course, one of the greatest television mysteries ever created. Who shot JR? The question became a worldwide obsession. More than 350 million people watched the episode, revealing the answer, making it one of the most watched television events of all time. For 14 seasons, Dallas dominated television screens around the world. The actors who portrayed the Ewing family became household names almost overnight. But after the cameras stopped rolling, what happened to them? Did they continue acting? Did they leave Hollywood? Or did life take them in completely unexpected direction? Today, we're taking a nostalgic journey to discover what happened to the unforgettable cast of Dallas. Let's begin. Larry Hagman, J.R. Ewing. No character defined Dallas more than the ruthless, charming, and unforgettable J.R. Ewing. Played brilliantly by Larry Hagman, J.R. quickly became television's greatest villain. Audiences loved to hate him. Whether he was manipulating business deals, deceiving family members, or always staying one step ahead of his rivals, Hagman made J.R. impossible to forget. Ironically, Larry Hagman was nothing like the character he portrayed. Friends described him as humorous, generous, and remarkably approachable. Before Dallas, Hagman had already achieved fame playing Major Anthony Nelson in the popular sitcom I Dream of Jeannie. But it was J.R. Ewing who transformed him into an international superstar. At the height of the show's popularity, Hagman became one of the highest-paid actors on television. Behind the scenes, however, life wasn't always easy. Years of heavy drinking seriously damaged his liver. In 1995, he underwent a life-saving liver transplant. Following the surgery, Hagman became a strong advocate for organ donation. He often joked that his transplant gave him a second chance at life. Even decades after Dallas ended, fans continued associating him with JR. When the reboot of Dallas premiered in 2012, Hagman happily returned to Southfork. Sadly, while filming the reboot, he was battling cancer. Larry Hagman passed away in November 2012 at the age of 81. His death marked the end of one of television's greatest acting careers. Yet for millions of fans, J.R. Ewing remains immortal. Linda Gray, Sue Ellen Ewing. If J.R. was the villain everyone feared, Sue Ellen was the woman audiences rooted for. Played by Linda Gray, Sue Ellen evolved from an unhappy trophy wife into one of television's strongest female characters. Her struggles with alcoholism, emotional abuse, and finding independence resonated with viewers around the world. Interestingly, Linda Gray almost never got the role. During the early production of Dallas, producers initially showed very little of Sue Ellen's face on screen, but Gray's talent quickly became impossible to ignore. The writers expanded her role, and she soon became one of the show's biggest stars. After Dallas, Linda Gray continued acting in television, theater, and film. She also became an advocate for women's health and mental health awareness. When Dallas returned in 2012, Gray once again stepped into Sue Ellen's shoes, proving she hadn't lost any of the elegance or strength that made audiences love her decades earlier. Today, she remains active in entertainment and frequently attends fan conventions celebrating classic television. Patrick Duffy, Bobby Ewing. Few television moments remain as controversial as Bobby Ewing's return from the dead. Played by Patrick Duffy, Bobby represented the moral center of the Ewing family. When producers decided to kill him off in 1985, fans were devastated. Ratings declined dramatically. The solution? One of the most famous twists in television history. The entire previous season had supposedly been nothing more than a dream. Love it or hate it, audiences welcomed Bobby back. Patrick Duffy became one of television's most beloved leading men. After Dallas, he enjoyed tremendous success, starring in Step by Step, introducing himself to an entirely new generation of viewers. Off-screen, Duffy experienced heartbreaking loss when his wife of more than 40 years passed away in 2017. In recent years, he has spoken openly about rediscovering happiness and finding love again later in life. Fans continue to admire not only Bobby Ewing, but also Patrick Duffy's optimism and resilience. Victoria Principal, Pamela Barnes Ewing. Pamela Barnes Ewing found herself caught between two feuding families. Victoria Principal brought intelligence, compassion, and determination to the role. Her chemistry with Patrick Duffy became one of the emotional foundations of Dallas. Yet Victoria surprised many people after leaving the show. Rather than pursuing non-stop acting opportunities, she turned her attention toward entrepreneurship. She created a skincare company that became enormously successful. Her business ventures eventually generated far more wealth than acting alone. Principal also devoted considerable time to philanthropy, environmental causes, and animal welfare. Unlike many celebrities, she carefully managed both her career and finances. Today, she's remembered not only as Pamela Ewing, but also as one of Hollywood's most successful businesswomen. Charlene Tilton, Lucy Ewing. Lucy Ewing brought youthful energy and plenty of drama to Southfork Ranch. Played by Charlene Tilton, Lucy became one of television's first true teenage stars. Her romances, rebellious behavior, and complicated family relationships kept viewers entertained for years. Behind the scenes, however, Tilton experienced tremendous personal hardship. She endured a difficult childhood and later became an advocate for children facing similar struggles. After Dallas, she appeared in numerous television series, reality shows, and stage production. Although she never again experienced the worldwide fame of Lucy Ewing, Charlene remained active in entertainment while inspiring others through her personal story. Steve Canale, Ray Krebs. Ray Krebs started as the ranch foreman but eventually discovered he was actually Jock Ewing's illegitimate son. That revelation forever changed the series. Steve Canale brought honesty, toughness, and quiet strength to the role. Unlike many of his co-stars, Canale chose a relatively private life after Dallas. He appeared in occasional television projects while focusing on his family, ranch life, and artistic interests. Today, fans continue to appreciate Ray Krebs as one of the show's most genuine characters. Jim Davis, Jock Ewing. No discussion of Dallas would be complete without Jock Ewing. Played by veteran actor Jim Davis, Jock served as the powerful patriarch whose influence shaped the entire Ewing family. Long before Dallas, Davis had appeared in dozens of Western films and television series. His commanding presence made him the perfect choice for the family patriarch. Unfortunately, Davis was battling cancer during the early seasons of Dallas. Rather than immediately replacing him after his passing in 1981, producers chose to honor both the actor and the character. Jock's absence became part of the show's continuing storyline. Even years later, characters frequently referred to his wisdom and influence. His legacy remained central to the Ewing family long after his death. Barbara Bell Geddes, Miss Ellie Ewing. If Jock Ewing represented strength, then Miss Ellie represented the heart of the Ewing family. Barbara Bell Geddes brought warmth, dignity, and quiet determination to the role. She was the moral compass of Southfork Ranch, often serving as the one person capable of standing up to J.R. Long. Before Dallas, Belle Geddes had already established herself as one of Hollywood's finest actresses. She starred on Broadway, appeared in acclaimed films, and even worked with legendary director Alfred Hitchcock in Vertigo. Despite her success, health challenges interrupted her time on Dallas. In the early 1980s, she underwent heart bypass surgery, forcing her to step away temporarily from the series. Another actress briefly portrayed Miss Ellie during her recovery, but fans never fully accepted the change. When Barbara returned, audiences welcomed her back with enthusiasm. Eventually, she retired from acting to enjoy a quieter life devoted to writing, painting, and spending time with her family. Barbara Bell Geddes passed away in 2005 at the age of 82. To many viewers, she'll always be remembered as the loving matriarch who kept the Ewing family together during its darkest moment. Ken Kercheval, Cliff Barnes. Every great villain needs an equally determined rival. For J.R. Ewing, that rival was Cliff Barnes. Ken Kercheval portrayed Cliff for the entire run of Dallas, making him one of only a handful of actors to appear from beginning to end. Unlike the wealthy Ewings, Cliff constantly fought to prove himself. His rivalry with J.R. drove some of the series' biggest storylines. Although Cliff often lost, audiences admired his persistence. Off-screen, Kercheval faced serious health challenges. He successfully battled lung cancer after quitting smoking. His experience inspired him to encourage others to stop smoking and prioritize their health. Even decades after the original series ended, Kercheval returned for the Dallas reboot, once again facing off against his old television nemesis. Sadly, he passed away in 2019 at the age of 83. Fans continue to remember him as the perfect counterpart to Larry Hagman's unforgettable J.R. Howard Keel, Clayton Farlow. When Miss Ellie eventually found love again, it came in the form of Clayton Farlow. Played by legendary actor Howard Keel, Clayton brought stability and kindness to Southfork after Jock's death. Keel was already famous long before joining Dallas. During Hollywood's golden age, he starred in classic musicals, including Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and Kiss Me Kate. His rich singing voice and commanding screen presence made him one of MGM's biggest stars. Joining Dallas introduced him to an entirely new generation of television viewers. Following the series, Keel continued performing while enjoying a respected career that spanned more than 5 decades. He passed away in 2004, leaving behind an extraordinary legacy in both film and television. Priscilla Presley, Jenna Wade. Many people already knew Priscilla Presley because of her marriage to Elvis Presley. But when she joined Dallas as Jenna Wade, she proved she could stand on her own as an actress. Her character shared a complicated romantic history with Bobby Ewing, creating new emotional conflicts within the series. After Dallas, Presley continued acting while becoming a successful businesswoman. She played a crucial role in transforming Graceland into one of America's most visited tourist attractions. Without her leadership, Elvis Presley's legacy might not be what it is today. She also appeared in the popular Naked Gun films, introducing herself to comedy audiences around the world. Today, she's respected not only as Elvis's former wife, but also as a talented entrepreneur and guardian of one of music's greatest legacies, the cast's lasting friendship. One of the most remarkable things about Dallas was the genuine friendship many cast members developed. Unlike some television productions known for conflict behind the scenes, much of the Dallas cast remained close for decades. Larry Hagman, Patrick Duffy, and Linda Gray formed an especially strong bond. They frequently attended reunions together, appeared at fan conventions, and often spoke about how much they enjoyed working with one another. When Larry Hagman became ill during the 2012 reboot, his castmates rallied around him with unwavering support. Patrick Duffy later recalled that Hagman remained optimistic even while facing serious health challenges. Linda Gray described him as someone who always found a way to make everyone laugh. Their friendship became one of the show's most enduring legacy, the legacy of Dallas Feud. Television shows changed popular culture the way Dallas did. The series was broadcast in more than 90 countries. Its influence reached audiences across Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America. Entire nations became captivated by the Ewing family's battles for power. The famous question, "Who shot JR?" became an international phenomenon. Newspapers covered the mystery. Radio stations debated possible suspects. People gathered at work and school to discuss the latest episode. It was television at its very best. The show's success inspired countless primetime dramas that followed. Series such as Dynasty, Falcon Crest, and Knots Landing borrowed elements of the formula that made Dallas such a worldwide sensation. Even today, younger viewers continue discovering the series through streaming platforms. Its themes of family loyalty, ambition, greed, and redemption remain timeless. Where are they today? As the years have passed, several beloved members of the Dallas cast have sadly left us. Larry Hagman, Jim Davis, Barbara Bel Geddes, Ken Kercheval, Howard Keel. Their remarkable performances continue entertaining millions of viewers around the world. Meanwhile, Patrick Duffy, Linda Gray, Charlene Tilton, Steve Canale, and several other cast members remain active, attending fan events, giving interviews, and celebrating the show's enduring popularity. Their connection with fans remains as strong as ever. For many viewers, seeing them together instantly brings back memories of family evenings spent watching Dallas unfold each week. Why we still love Dallas. So why does Dallas continue to matter more than 40 years later? Perhaps it's because every great television series reflects something timeless about human nature. Families argue, people compete, love triumphs, mistakes are made, forgiveness is offered. Success comes at a price. The Ewing family experienced all of those things. Despite the wealth, oil fields, and luxurious lifestyle, their struggles often mirrored those of ordinary families. That's what made the series so compelling. It wasn't really about oil. It was about people, and unforgettable characters never truly disappear. Conclusion. The cast of Dallas gave us more than memorable performances. They created characters who became part of television history. From Larry Hagman's unforgettable portrayal of J.R. Ewing, to Linda Gray's resilient Sue Ellen, Patrick Duffy's beloved Bobby, Victoria Principal's compassionate Pamela, and every actor who walked the halls of Southfork Ranch, each contributed to a show that defined an era. Although time has passed and many of these remarkable performers are no longer with us, their work continues to entertain new generations of viewers. Their stories remind us that while television programs eventually come to an end, great performances live forever. Now we'd love to hear from you. Who was your favorite character on Dallas? Did you cheer for Bobby, admire Sue Ellen, or secretly enjoy watching JR outsmart everyone around him? Share your memories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this nostalgic journey back to Southfork Ranch, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more stories celebrating the movies, television shows, celebrities, and unforgettable moments that made the good old days so special. Until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next trip down memory lane.